All right, come on back, open your eyes. All right, so that's where we're going to start. Now, here's the Laughing Buddha. The Laughing Buddha exercise is simply, I start to laugh. I start the laughing process. You ever notice on TV shows that they have laugh tracks on the sitcoms? I don't know if they do anymore, but they used to when we were growing up. You know, Beverly Hillbillies, Gilligan's Island, Hogan's Heroes, Three's Company, all those old shows, they all have laugh tracks, you know, kind of fake people laughing, because as they'd laugh, you'd laugh. It's like a contagious thing. So when we make the decision, I'm going to go in high vibration energy now, and I'm going to do the Laughing Buddha. And the Laughing Buddha is simply, I initiate for a minute or two, laughing as loud and as hysterical as I can. And the body doesn't know the difference between faking it and the real thing. And in fact, as we start laughing together, your laugh is going to stimulate my laugh. My laugh's going to stimulate your laugh, and we're all going to have a riotous time. So, Kev, can you unmute everybody?
All right, everyone's unmuted now. Oh, wait.
Great. All right. I'd like you guys to join me on the count of 3. I want you to join me with laughter. I just want you to start laughing, okay? And let's make it as funny and as hysterical as we can get it. Now, do not get out completely out of your head. Do not listen to the LV going, oh, what are you doing? Forget that. That's the enemy. You want to get out of your head and surrender, just let go and just laugh. And let's have a good time with it. We'll do it for 2 minutes and we'll see how it works. Okay, everybody ready? Everybody willing to play? Okay, yeah. Here we go. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep it going. Keep it going. Oh my God. Oh man. Okay. Everybody take a breath. Just breathe in all that high vibration energy. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Now, notice your consciousness right now. Notice how quiet the mind is. Notice all is well. I want to check in with all you guys. How you feeling? Let's start with Kev. Kev, how you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling good right now. Yeah, I can feel the spike of the SOD. Because my head is pretty clear. You can feel a little bit of the energy expanding out a little bit. Feeling pretty good in my body right now.
Nice, feeling good. Tom, how about you?
Yeah, that was just a nice little mini cleanse there. In 2 minutes, it's great.
Good. Who's experiencing a nice, quiet, peaceful consciousness? Let me see a show of hands. Nice, quiet, and peaceful. How are you doing, Rasmus?
I'm doing all right. Not no, yeah, I'm doing good, but no, I couldn't laugh that hard. I was laughing a little bit more on the inside.
Okay.
I have
Go ahead.
actually also I have a question about this because I've been I didn't know this, but I have been doing this unconsciously. But can you do this too much? Like where for example, if you feel a little down and then you try to get into HVE, by getting yourself to laugh, but it's like as a like you're doing it to get into HVE.
Right. So what I notice with you sometimes is you have a nervous laugh. So
Yeah,
you ever notice when you're talking to somebody and you go, hey, Glenn, how you doing? I'm doing great. And
exactly.
how was the movie last night? It's good. It's great. It's like, it's a laugh. I got a guy who does this all the time, drives me nuts, because it's not that's not authentic. It's a nervous, it's almost a nervous tick. So the difference between that and what we're doing is we are choosing to use the laughing Buddha exercise to create more SOD. That's what we're doing. We're not using this to because we're nervous or we're scared, incidentally. Because so in using this in your particular situation, I would release any LVE before I do this. So if I'm feeling nervous, I release the nervousness. EPR that nervousness, or EPR the stuck or the thoughts. Remember, I'm going back into, if I'm not the thoughts and I'm not the drama and I'm not the body, do I have any problems? I don't have any problems. So if you don't have any problems, then who can you be? You can be your full potential self. Now, the ego mind goes, yeah, but you do have a problem. You got stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. It's called life. You got to deal with stuff. You've got stuff that we got to do.
Yeah, that it wasn't. I do. That is correct, but it wasn't what I was referring to exactly. What I was referring to was when you are actually you're trying to get into HV. Okay, I can give you an example.
Okay.
It's a little bit a retarded one, but I was feeling a little down. I had a practice with some kids, and then I wanted to amuse myself a little bit, and I wanted to kind of spike myself up, and then I told the kids to call me emperor at the at the practice to amuse myself. But then in the end of the practice, there was a kid. I think he got cheated on the last cards, and then he screamed through the hall, "Emperor!" Towards me, and that that didn't look that good.
That's funny.
To the parents, but it was, but I noticed I have I haven't done exactly this, but I've had situations like that happen before.
That's funny. That's
Yeah,
funny.
it's funny.
Let's do Laughing Buddha. Let's do Laughing Buddha with Raptus right now. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. The Emperor. Hail Caesar. Emperor Erasmus. The Emperor of Badminton. Your badminton racket is your scepter. Hail.
But my question, this is like an exaggerated thing, but like I didn't feel nervous when I told them to call me emperor, I just did it to amuse myself.
Kidding around.
Yeah, exactly. But can you do that? Is that like, because I was doing it because I was feeling a little low, and then to amuse myself, I did that. And I'm talking about that in general. Is that LVE because you're compensating for something, or is
You were just kidding around, weren't you?
Yeah,
Call
I
me
was
the
just
emperor.
kidding.
Look, guys, if there's one thing I want you to write this down. Everybody get their pen out. Write this down. The secret of enlightenment. Write this down. The secret of enlightenment everybody ready? The secret of enlightenment. Drum roll. Is lightening up. The secret of enlightenment is lightening up. Guys, this is a very important lesson today, because you want to be able to be in connection with your laughter every day, because living in this world is so, in this three-dimensional world is such a farce. I mean, it's crazy. It's meant for laughter. You're either gonna laugh at what's going on, or you're gonna jump off the bridge or blow your brains out, God forbid. It's one or the other. You can't take the people who take this life seriously, you know, that, oh, she loved me, she doesn't love me anymore, I'll never love again, jump off the bridge, or I lost this job, you know, my last job I'm ever gonna have, you know, now I'm gonna be homeless, God forbid. Come on. You know, as you think about all the things that stressed us out all these years, you know, all the things that we were going through, and we look back at it, you think, what a joke. I was all stressed about, you know, that particular thing or that situation or that relationship, and it just worked itself out. There was no need for me to, there's never any need for you to be stressed. Now, that's easy for me to say, right? Now, I wouldn't tell anybody who isn't energetically trained that. But I'm telling you guys, and that's the challenge. When the stress wagon wants to stop by your front door, you ain't answering it, because you don't have to. No matter what the 3D world or the LVE throws at you, if you're not the thoughts, if you're not the drama, if you're not the body, it can't touch you. It can only touch you if you think you are your thoughts, you're your body, you're your drama. Great. Suffering right this way. Welcome to the Suffering Emporium. That's it. That's it. What do you suffer from? Your thoughts, or your thoughts about things, your judgment about something, your resistance to something, the way that it should be. You see, everything, all the things that you use to judge and evaluate in the 3D world, all that stuff shifts when you're going in a higher dimensional consciousness. Why? Because the higher dimensional consciousness is not linear. It doesn't work. It doesn't work the way the 3D consciousness works. Because you're moving meta, and you're moving on a 12-dimension reality. Now, what's important to understand here, I should mention this to you as we continue. Remember, I always say there's always more than one thing happening. Sometimes one, sometimes two things happening. Well, what's important to realize is that we have two things happening to us simultaneously. We have a journey that we're all on, all our particular path, our particular journey. And what is that journey? It's what you're experiencing now in your life, the situations you're in, the school or the work or the job or the situations that you're dealing with, the relationships that you have. All of those things are the path that you're meant to be on right here and right now.